Hi, I'm Francis Crossle. I'm a sports physiotherapist at Southside Physiotherapy in Crossle, and today I'd like to demonstrate to you how to support the lateral or outside ligaments of the ankle. We'll do this firstly using a 40 to 50 centimetre length of practice tape, so you need to get two lengths and join them together and go step by step using the practice tape to see how it's done. Following this, I'll strap the ankle in real time so you can see how that finishes up. Let's get started using the strapping tape. Okay, we're starting with an anchor. The anchor goes on about the top of the sock height and wraps gently around with little pressure, and it's a starting and finishing point for all the strapping of the ankle. It's called the anchor, just laid on gently so it doesn't cut off circulation. After the anchor, we move to the stirrups. The stirrups start on the inside of the anchor, run down the inside ankle bone, under the heel, up to the outside of the anchor with a little bit of force you apply it on. For a large ankle you could use 2 or 3 stirrups overlapping by half, and that's a strong force attaching to the anchor to support the outside ligaments of the ankle. Okay, after finishing the 2 or 3 stirrups, we need to hold those into place, asking your patient or person to keep their leg at right angles and lock off those ends of the stirrup so they don't move. Once you've locked that off, it's important to overlap by 2 or 3 gentle circulars applied so you don't hurt circulation again, coming down the ankle 2 or 3 times depending on the size of the ankle, stopping just before the ankle joint. This area here where the tendons are, we need to protect from blisters and tape cuts by tearing off and placing a rectangular piece of tape over them, like so. Okay, once you've locked off the stirrups and put in the protection strap, we start with a heel lock. It starts on the inside of the anchor, comes across the ankle, down in front of the ankle bone, around the heel, loops around the back of the Achilles tendon and comes back towards where we start from. So I'll just show that again. Starting on the outside of the anchor, come down in front of the ankle bone, underneath the heel, loops around the Achilles, back to where we start from, and tape it down. This needs to be done on both sides. So we come from the outside of the anchor, around the front of the ankle joint, underneath the heel, loop around the Achilles, and comes back towards where we start and tape off. So finishing the heel locks, we start with a figure 6. Starts on the outside of the anchor, across the shin, over the ankle joint, underneath the heel, up the other side, pull with a bit of tension, tape it off, and it looks a little bit like a figure 6. Again, on a larger ankle, you could do 2 of these and overlap by half to give extra support. Once you've finished your figure 6 or 6s, it's important just to close off, lock off gently so the tape stays secure. The only other thing we need to do then is look around the back of the Achilles and around the tape for any pieces of skin that are poking through, and put some tape over them to protect from blistering or tape cuts. So now we'll dispense with the practicing tape and I'll demonstrate an ankle strapping in real time. Okay, starting with the heel lock, lay it on gently around the skin. Move to the stirrups, foot's going to be at 90 degrees. Start on the inside, underneath, stick it up. We'll be doing 2 on this size ankle, 2 stirrups. Keep your ankle still, lock that off gently. Finishing before the ankle joint. And putting on a protective strip over the front of the ankle tendons to protect them from cuts and blisters. We go with the heel lock, starting on the inside of the anchor, around the front of the shin, over the ankle. We go underneath the heel, loop around the Achilles, and then come back towards where we started from. Tear it off, stick it down. This needs to be done on the opposite side, so start on the outside of the anchor, come across the ankle, shin, underneath the heel, loop around underneath the Achilles, and back to where we started from again. Continuing, we go to the figure 6, starting on the outside of the anchor. Again, we'll just do one on this size ankle, come underneath the heel, roll off up to the anchor, cut it or tear it, apply a bit of pressure, tape it down, lock off the ends, gently with a circular, remember, no real pressure on any circulars. And then, as I said before, check for any pieces of skin that might be bare and just tape over to protect them from blisters or tape cuts. Great, that's our ankle strapping finished, supporting the outside ankle ligaments. If you've got any questions about strapping the ankle or other strapping techniques, please call us at Southside Physio on 9527 4099 or check out our website on www.ssphysio.com.au. Thank you.